Welcome, and thank you for checking out the video. I hope everybody out there is doing good. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to make this video about when will Bitcoin reach a new all-time high. So let's check it out and find out if we could determine when Bitcoin is going to reach a new all-time high. But first, I want to let you, I'm not a financial advisor. If you're going to make any investments, you should seek professional guidance before you do so. All right, so let's look at the charts, and we see that Bitcoin is currently at 40,781,000. So let's find out, and this is on April 21st, streaming live. And let's see what Bitcoin's current all-time high is. All right, right here, we can see that Bitcoin's all-time high is currently sitting at $68,789. It's currently down 40% from that all-time high, and it reached that high on November 10th of 2021, 5 months ago. All right, let's go to the charts and see if we could use Bitcoin's past history to find out when a new all-time high is going to be reached for Bitcoin. And when I say a new all-time high, I'm not talking about the next bull cycle's, not the next bull cycle's market top, but just when is it going to pass that, what value was that? 68,000. When is it going to past that 68,789. So that's what we're trying to figure out. Shout out to Mr. Carbon Master in the chat. Okay, I'm about to break it down for you. He says, good question. I appreciate you supporting the channel since he was 13. My man, I used to do battle raps, started doing boxing interviews, but now I'm like super into crypto. So let's check it out. And this is not an exact science. Like, I can't predict it. No other market analysts, I don't care how professional they are, nobody knows when exactly it's going to reach or surpass its old all-time high, but we could use that Bitcoin's history to help us determine it, and I'm about to show you how we could do that. So in this chart I'm looking at, I have the Bitcoin halvings in there. We got the first halving that took place on November 28th, the second halving on July 9th of 2016, and the third halving, which took place on May 11th, 2020. So if we go to the all-time highs and then we look and see when it passed that old all-time high, we're going to get an estimate, and we'll be able to apply that estimate to figure out when to get a rough estimate of when Bitcoin's next new all-time high is. So I'm going to measure this until it reached or past that previous all-time high. So I'm not going all the way up here to this market top. No, I'm just looking when it passed that previous all-time high. So right here, it tells us that it took 1,197 days. So 1,197 days. Okay. So let me write that down real quick. 1,197. All right. Now let's go to the second halving and let's measure how long it took before it reached this all-time high. So right here in December 17, it reached the all-time high. And when did it pass that all-time high? Let me look a little closer. All right, I think it's about right there. So the second one, it took 1,092 days. So the first one was 1,197 days, and the second one was 1,092 days. So now let's apply that on the current market cycle we're at. So if we're going to assume that this right here is the current all-time high for this bull cycle, which I believe it is. So we could apply this math and look out into the future. Let me make sure I get it right. So, all right, somewhere right there. So if we go out, let's see. Oh man, hold on. Here we go. All right, so if we go out 1,000, so the first Bitcoin halving cycle was 1,197. So let's go out 1,197 days from that for that all-time high. So for 1,099 days, that would be November of 2024. So not in 2023, November 2024. So that's over a year away from now. So that's a long time. But now let's measure it from, oh man, I accidentally clicked off of it. All right, now let's look at it from, let's look at it from the second bull cycle top, which was at 1,092 days. 1,092 days. Let's see. And that's in November as well. Wait, I must have messed up somewhere. That says November 11th. What did the other one say? What was the exact date on the other one? November 11th. So let me measure it again. 1,192. I actually got it because exactly where I placed it, I didn't place it exactly on the all-time high. It was right next to it. So it says 197. So it says February 2025. February 2025. Let me see why that's so different. Yeah, I think I started it like one week later or whatever. So, okay, so if we believe that this cycle is going to be closely related to the first Bitcoin halving cycle, then we could expect Bitcoin to reach a new all-time high on February 2025. If we believe that the second Bitcoin halving is going to resemble this bull cycle more, then we could expect Bitcoin to reach a new all-time high in November of 2024. But if you look at both of those days, it was like 100 days less each year. The first Bitcoin halving cycle, it took until 1,197. The second one was 1,000. The first one was 1,197. The second one was 1,092. So if we took 100 off and made it basically like 992 or 997, that would be around August 2024. August 2024. So to summarize it, if we expect the market cycle tops to take as long as it took in the previous Bitcoin halving cycles, then you could expect this Bitcoin all-time high to last and hold its footings until either August 2024 or November 2024 or February 2025. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments if you think my estimates are off, but I'm basing this off of the previous cycles, all-time highs, and when it took and how long it took Bitcoin to reach a new all-time high after that. Do I believe in this model? I wouldn't bet my house on it. I think it's possible. It's not accurate, but I've seen some people commenting on this, and somebody asked me, like, why do they think it's going to take so long for Bitcoin to reach an all-time high? So that's why I created this video. Let me go to the chat. When do you think the SEC versus XRP case is going to be over? Oh, I see you, Mr. Carbon. Yeah, I don't know, man. That thing's like lasting forever. I honestly, I think I could see that trial lasting like at least another year. Like, I don't think they're going to come to no conclusion anytime soon, but hopefully. But it just seems like it just keeps taking longer and longer. I thought it would have already been done by now. So yeah, XRP is probably going to blow up a little bit after it wins, if it does win. I'm not sure if it's going to win or not. Are there any more questions out there? And look, some people think that another reason why I got the Bitcoin halvings out there, people say like, oh, the next halving is going to be coming up. It's not going to take, Bitcoin's going to start going up when the halving comes. Well, look at the previous halvings. Before the third halving, Bitcoin was still down from its all-time high. How much percentage was it down? It was still down roughly 45% at the next Bitcoin halving, 45% that time. Let's look at this one. At this second Bitcoin halving, from its all-time high, Bitcoin was still down at the halving. So at the halving, it was down about right there, down 40% from its all-time high. And right now, Bitcoin is, I think right now, Bitcoin is close to 40% from its all-time high. Yeah, it is. We just seen that on CoinMarketCap. It's down 40% from its all-time high. So I think this might be, I don't know. Hopefully Bitcoin will reach a new all-time high sooner than this, but we'll see. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.